Marcia, who started Martina's juice bar and grill?
It was started actually by my husband, who had the idea because of the amount of space we had here. After this section, the plant section, we had a lot of space. So we were thinking of what to do with it. And he decided something, because it's an entertainment city and food city, people are always on the go. He thought that maybe it would be best to try a bar and a restaurant. And he called it Martina's after his daughter.
So where exactly is Martina's located?
Martina's is actually very centrally located. It's on Montego Boulevard, which is just located just behind the Fifth Police Station. It's number 1. It's on the same road that Sunfest is held on. In fact, we are like two entrances away from Sunfest, and we are pretty close to the new development at Fairview at Vogue. And also we're just across the way from Mega Mart, so it's actually pretty centrally located.
What type of cuisine is done at Martina's? Or food you serve here?
Actually, our cuisine has expanded over the time that we have been in business. Nowadays, people know us for fish or seafood. People come here and they say to us, we have heard about a place that does fish. Do you know the place is a place here? We hear that a place that does very good fish. It is right here. You have come to the right place. So we actually do seafood, which includes shrimp, conch, fish, lobster when it is in season. It is not now, but when it is. We also do Jamaican fare. That's more regular curried goat, stewed pork, jerk chicken, oxtail, Jamaican stuff. We do that. And of course we have a full bar to go along with that and complement it, where we do juices as well as actual alcohol.
What about Martina's that make it a place to dine? What's special about Martina?
Actually, Martina is very special. People come here and they cannot believe, first of all, when they come in, when they actually come in after all, that there is so much space. There is nobody in your face. It is outdoorsy and big and nice, but it is intimate. And so when you come here to dine, apart from the fact that the food is very good, the naturalness of it, the ambience that it lends to anybody's spirit or to any group that comes here cannot be underestimated. Because nowadays I find that many people actually are looking for places like Martina's that lends itself to open air, freshness, but at the same time allows you to dine in some sort of comfort, in some sort of style, and to have something that's very tasty too.
Do you guys cater to groups or for special events?
Actually we do. We are in fact now pushing our functions, because if you notice the space that we have here, on the one side it's for kids and we do several kids functions there. Mainly, but not exclusive to kiddies parties. That's birthday parties. We do baby showers, anything to do with kids, babies. We do it on this side. We have our other side, which is facing the bar, which we use to hold what we call adult functions. And adult functions are wedding receptions. We have had quite a few of those, including my own, right at Martina's here. We do funeral repast, after funeral gathering and repast, we do that. We do company parties. In fact, just Christmas gone, we did quite a few company parties and would have done more had we more time in more days before Christmas. In December we would have done more. We actually do sweet 16 parties too on that side, the adult side, because once they reach 16 we consider them an adult function more than a child's function. We have a deck at the back, which we call the Martina's on the deck. It can host small functions, and I say small because it has a weight limit. And so we only host like 30. If your party or your function is 30 or under, then we can host it there. People like it because it's very away from everything that is happening, and people find a sense of privacy there. But as I said, if your function numbers are going to be over 30, then you cannot be on the deck. You have to be on the lawns, and we do dress our lawns for you and the tents and put put on quite a spread for you, whatever your function might be. So we do range of functions at Martina's, and we welcome people's bookings and requests about functions.
We noticed that there's a plant center here. What type of plants can people get at this plant center?
We carry a wide range of plants, from indoor to outdoor. We have a whole line of palms, because we do have a lot of palms. And we have these plants because our business lends itself to landscaping. So companies that are into landscaping and people who want to landscape will come here to purchase. If you want to start your garden at home, we do rentals and so you find that we carry more plants than cut flowers. We don't carry cut flowers. So you wouldn't come here to buy a bunch of roses, but you would come here to buy a rose plant. So we do have a wide array of plants. We have plants for hedging. Just behind me here, if you can zoom in on these. This is called the Texas sage, and it's actually a hedging plant. It's one of our hedging plants. Right there, just below the gold-tipped arborvitae, which is the one that looks like a Christmas tree there. Just below it, we have the golden gerantas, and those are also hedging plants. The arborvitae, which attracts a lot of interest, is quite, believe it or not, it has taken some years to be where it is, to be that size, to almost look like a Christmas tree, but it's not a Christmas tree. It's an actually very expensive type of plant, which it takes such a long time to come to this size. We have smaller ones at the back to the one here, gold-tipped arborvitaes. As you see, they make very good driveway plants. Just above us here we have the majestic royal palm. That's one of the royal palms planted by my husband, as everything else here on the property. And we have a wide array of palms: queen palms, royal palms, majestic palms, areca palms, phoenix palms. One long line of palms that I cannot recall all of them right now. But we do have a house, one of the shade houses that is just for palms and large indoor plants. And we do have some sun plants out here. If you could look over here, this underneath the table here is called the Exor. It's also another hedging plant, the red and the yellow. They're good because they're very hardy, very hardy. They don't need a lot of care. And once they start blooming, they don't stop. And they come in a wide variety of colors. So people actually like them because they need little care, and they're not very expensive, and they're pretty. And then we have some perennials up on the top there. Those bloom for like 6 months and so on, then they go down and then they seed again and they come up. Some of the little ones on top. And right here behind we have a shade house again that houses palms and orchids and stuff like that in that shade house. On the outside are the sun plants that can take full sun.